Virgo, hi. So this is going to be your reading for April 6th to the 12th. We'll take a look together into your past, present, and future. All right, let's see. Virgo. You're emotionally balancing out from a situation. What is this? I see some overthinking regarding to potentially a partnership here. All right. Okay, so in the past, you're not really moving. You're observing, considering, being strategic towards something, and you're learning from other people, possibly like reading books, listening to like YouTube videos, get some knowledge so you can charge forward. But yeah, I see in the past you're like being strategic about things. In the current situation, there's some overthinking regarding to potentially like home, marriage possibly, or love relationships, family relationships dynamics. In the future, I do see some conflict here, and well, something ended or is coming to an end. Yeah. And possibly you've been waiting for quite a while for this to end. Okay. Let's dig in. Okay, let's do the temperance. Almost there. I see a partnership here. It can be work, it can be love. Again, okay. But it's a karmic connection that is quite meaningful to you, or, I mean, at least it brought meaning to your life. Okay, and I see you are like moving towards something pretty fast here. Okay, let's see. Let's do the Hangman. What happened in the past? Yeah, it's definitely like a partnership here. I see a lot of ego games involved. You know, that's why you're like standing still and reflecting on it and thinking about what you should do. And as you are doing this, some new ideas coming in so that you can resolve the situation that is quite meaningful to you. Let's do the Hierophant regarding to this situation. It overwhelmed the shit out of you. Yeah, sleepless nights on your mind. But you know, you you still has this attitude of, okay, let's make this work, right? I'm open to make this work. Okay, how can I make this work? That's what you're doing regarding to this very meaningful partnership to you. Let's do the King of Swords. It's almost giving me the sense of, you know, maybe I don't know that person well. Let me just do some research on this. Maybe there's something I can do. But you overthink the hell out of this. It's just, although there are like things that you could do, but it's just like very overwhelming. And yeah, you're overthinking, but I do see you taking actions, okay, towards it eventually. Okay. Maybe you have, like, you know, thought about what I should say to this person to make this work, to make this better, you know? All right, let's go ahead in the current situation. Yeah. But I still see you like still are overthinking a lot. Well, that usually shows me you don't know what to do, although you tried to seek methods. Yeah, so you're just waiting around. Meanwhile, as we're thinking over this matter, you're working on your career, doing your own thing. And potentially you are asking people around you what you should do about it. You know, maybe they got some like similar experience that maybe they could help give some advice to you. All right, so I feel like this can be something serious like a marriage, or like something that has to do with important commitment. Let's do the Ten of Pentacles. And let's do the Ten of Cups at the same time, so I can give you a full explanation of what's going on. Okay, so what I get is this connection is heading to an end. And you're slowly walking away from it, at least energetically, you're walking away from it. Although what you do want is a reunion. So it could be potentially, for example, if this is a marriage, you're on the breaking point towards a divorce, and you've tried all the ways to make this marriage work, but it's not. You're trying to like put it together to make it work, but it's not. So yeah, you're on your way out, but at the same time you do still want that happiness, a dynamic that can bring you happiness, happily ever after. So you are manifesting that, and potentially you are looking into how can I best manifest this to happen in my life, and what can I do from a practical standpoint to make this happen in my life. Okay. All right, let's see what's happening in the future. Well, somebody's one foot in, one foot out of the situation, so they're on the edge of reliving. I don't know if this is you or the other person. Okay. But yeah, it's time for this to end. The signs are there. Let's do the Ten of Swords. The ending of a commitment. Yeah. And let's do the Three of Wands. In the future. Yeah. Okay. So in the future, this partnership, this commitment is coming to an end for sure. Okay? For sure. But I mean, it is like a lot on you. It's like weighing super heavy on you. It's not easy to go through this. But I see you eventually reaching a point where you will be happy, you will be relieved from this situation ending. So again, if this is like you're going through a divorce or something, you will eventually be happy without this commitment. Because I think maybe for some of you, this other person has such a fucking ego, like is huge as ego. They're just not willing to step down and maybe admit whatever that they did wrong, or to even like stay open or really communicate with you, communicate the feelings. Instead of communication, like healthy communication, to speak this out, they're just leaving you hanging and guessing. So this person can be like not good at speak about their feelings. This is what I get intuitively for some of you. You don't really know what's going on in their end. You're just doing your best, but obviously one does not make two work. Okay, to make this work, it takes two to tango. So you did your part, but I don't really see any effort coming from the other person, although I see you actively like going towards this. But eventually, you know, you will still be doing well even without this partnership, to be honest. And I do see you taking some time alone to do some introspection in the future. Yeah. And you are waiting for this to end, to completely finish this chapter. Is still like, it will take a while. Okay, let's do the advice. Okay, let me get this deck to do this advice for you. What should Virgo do in this situation? So for the for your overthinking, look into your subconscious mind. All the information, all the answers is there, okay? And to stop yourself from overthinking, what you can do is, you know, take a paper, write down all the things. If this is a love relationship, write down all the things that's beneficial to you and all the things that is not working out and is like harmful to your well-being. It's not like doing you justice. And weigh things out. Look at things that did go well and what this partnership relationship that already brought me, maybe happiness, maybe emotional satisfaction, emotional fulfillment, and look at what did not do well. Maybe, you know, the other person is not doing well financially, or maybe they cannot really give me what I truly wanted. Write that down, okay? And you will see, like, okay, which is more like weighing things out. So instead of just like cluttering everything in your mind, organize it, right? You're so good at organizing things. You're a perfectionist. I always admire Virgo's perfectionism. because I'm not like that extreme, which like can make the best artist in the world, like Michael Jackson. My God, like I love Michael Jackson. So yeah, that will stop yourself from all the overthinking. That's what you need to do, so you can have some good sleep. Okay. As for what will happen in the future, we'll take a look next week. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.